The part of your chart housing Saturn, as well as the parts of your chart ruled by Saturn, can be a couple of places that we can look for the feeling of falling behind. And there are a couple of reasons for this. Saturn's presence can indicate a limited experience or experiencing limitations when it comes to those house themes. So the house that you have Saturn in, the houses that you have ruled by Saturn can be areas where you feel like you're not able to reap all of the benefits from those areas of life. You feel like you're not necessarily able to have expansive relationships with them. They're more constricted, they're more limited, they're more boundaried. You have to have more rules when you're engaging with these parts of your life. The other reason that Saturn can present this is because Saturn is a planet that is dealing in time. And so there's a way where Saturn, one, can slow things down, and two, can have us needing to embrace a sense of time that does not fall in line with the rush of productivity and capitalism, right? Another reason is that Saturn can represent our fears in a lot of instances, and in capitalism, many of us will experience a fear of not moving quickly enough, of not doing enough, of not being productive enough. And then one of the other big things that Saturn can contribute to this feeling is that Saturn wants us to build really, really strong foundations. Saturn is much less concerned with what you're putting on top of the foundation than it is with the actual sanctity of the foundation itself. And so it can have us double and triple checking our foundations before we've put anything on it at all. And this can lead to a dynamic where it can feel very easy to compare the Saturnian parts of your life, your chart and your life, to those same parts of other people's lives, when those parts of other people's lives aren't necessarily going to be Saturnian, right? And I think a big part of this is evident in Saturn signs being as far away from the luminary signs as they can be, right? They form that opposition to the signs ruled by the luminaries because Saturn needs a certain element of darkness in order to do what it's doing. It's not looking for attention. And in fact, that attention on that level, that being seen by other people, that seeing of other people, can actually make it harder to buckle down and focus on what Saturn wants to do. Saturn is bringing a certain energy to the table that's calling for you to have your eyes on your own paper. And I think that's one of those reasons why comparing those Saturnian parts, expecting the growth that you see other people experience in areas of your life where you have Saturn or Saturn influence, it just doesn't help.